Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. Boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. More information has come out about Connor Benn. Doing my morning walk, right? So I'm gonna do a video about it. So get this. This is what's horrible, right? So they're actually finding out it has been about 30 days, 5 weeks exact, when everyone, at least on the Matchroom side, learned that damn Connor Benn had this tested positive on his urine sample 5 weeks ago, right? And they didn't say anything. This was crazy. Now, back when it was Nigel Benn and Eubank Jr. fighting, Nigel Benn was seen more as the boxer who was for the people. And everyone was behind kind of Nigel Benn. And the villain in all of that is more or less how Eubank Sr. was perceived. You know? Kind of cocky, arrogant. You know, all of his posturing in the ring. But you look at the way things were going from the buildup of the fight. Both sons had almost stepped into their father's shoes as far as being the villain and the other one being the hero and for the people. Tell you how crazy it is. After these results came out, it's not quite like that. The boxing public now is looking at this and saying, are you kidding me? Eubank Jr., he already, at 168, Eubank Jr. looks ripped. It makes you wonder how he can drop an additional 8 pounds, whether it's water weight or not, to get to 160. But now the public is saying he already barely makes 160. You guys are gonna force him to drop another 3 pounds? And at the same time, you were taking a drug that boosts testosterone, helps you to build muscle, help you with recovery, help you with your stamina, but that same drug also masks other pets. And you were gonna have him, Connor Benn, come in the ring with Eubank Jr. and not tell anybody. That is horrible. So the public now is looking at this saying, wow, they feel sorry for Eubank Jr. and they feel as though Eubank Jr. could have got himself into a situation to where around rounds 4, 5, 6, where a little bit of fatigue starts to set in, where Connor Benn will really start to pour it on thick and really hurt him. And the concern is this, that Connor Benn knew, you know, you gotta listen to, especially Eddie Hearn. This is what makes it even worse is Eddie Hearn knew this shit, right? They were concerned about Connor Benn not being as powerful, maybe as fast, and just overall just physical strength, not just punching power, but physical strength as Eubank Jr. This drug would have helped him bridge that gap to make the playing field level, or if anything, give the advantage over round 4 or 5 to Connor Benn. And when you think about that, and for those of you who've ever done any sports, even if you haven't done sports, you just spend a lot of time outside, or if you've been dehydrated. When you become dehydrated, that is a horrible, horrible feeling. I've been dehydrated a couple times. From, you know, training, man. Running, man, a lot of running in that hot sun, 7-8 miles twice a day. And you just can't put the fluids back in fast enough. And then I wasn't really responsible the way I should have been. And no kidding, it feels like your damn brain is slamming against your skull, man. You can't, I mean, you stand up, if you try to walk, it's a horrible feeling. So I couldn't imagine if Eubank Jr. would have gone into the fight and put himself in a position like that, but he's still obligated to fight, but he's dehydrated and has all this pain, right? especially in the head. That is horrible. And then he gets in there with a guy who's just clobbering him. When I frame it that way, I'm gonna tell you, I honestly think Eubank Jr. could have got himself hurt. It's really, really unfortunate. Now, something else that's interesting is a big stink about VADA, Voluntary Doping Agency, right? UCAD, the British Boxing Board of Control, Eddie Hearn. Check this out. So, Connor Benn has been under a lot of pressure the last year, couple years, if he wanted to be, or to keep his ranking across the sanctioning bodies, for him to sign up to VADA. Now, in case you didn't know, which I think you all know now, VADA is a bit, I think, more stringent as far as the way they go about doing testing. They collect an A sample and a B sample. Remember what I'm telling you, we will come back to that. The guy goes, he takes a piss. Same urine or same blood, whatever it is. They have two of the same urine, A and B, 2 cups, A and B. Blood, 2 vials, A and B. So it's from that one sit down, that one sample, they get an A and B, okay? It's not A from today, B from tomorrow. No, from that one sample, all right? But back to what I was saying, we're gonna come back to A and B. Connor Benn denied the opportunity to sign up for VADA testing. They dropped his ass from the rankings. Then he waited a whole year. He decided to sign up. Why didn't he sign up? Who knows? Of course,